league there was at 17 and has not missed a beat since he's come to the league. I'm like, he's not quick. He's kind of slow. He didn't jump that high. I don't know. Nice job. Again, another back cut.
Iron. Loose ball picked up by Devontae. Rozier will set up Miles Bridges.
Man.
Tough shooting start for the visitors.
Take the lid off. 0 of 7.
Bledsoe bounced past DiVincenzo. Right.
Trae Young were traded for each other. So I think that's a lot of motivation for Trae Young with the way Luka Doncic is playing. And he's not doing a bad job himself.
Two very different players, but it's worth asking the question. DiVincenzo inside.
Papa was a rolling stone. That's good defense once again.
Oh, yeah. The hole in the donut about you going in the Hall of Fame. It's going to happen. My goodness. Jesse Owens. I did not know that.
Well, the recent studies shown that like 40% of NBA players is nice to get another good backdoor cut. But
he's 90-27 here with the Bucks since taking over last season. Jim, the next closest team has 80 wins. They've won 10 more games than anybody else going back to the start of last season.
He had a really nice run with the Atlanta Hawks as well. Did a really nice job there.
And the Grizzlies have gone from 10 down to 10 up in this quarter.
So many times we've said that the other way. Nice to be able to say it on the good guy's side. Good backdoor cut here.
DiVincenzo. Everybody does. Look at that. A ran-around three for Buddy.
DiVincenzo like an appendage to Buddy Hield. Just a part of his body. Nice cut. Nice cut. Nice pass.
George Hill on the finish.
The Bucks, I mean, love to get shooters like that, shooting on the move, shooting floaters, and he's a pretty good floater finisher. Kendrick Nunn.
Golden State had him before last season and waived him before last season. Gas flush.
Yeah, not one.
They swing it to Iguodala for three from the corner. DiVincenzo the rebound. He finds Giannis.
Good active defense. He did do a great job of flipping screens, so you got to be aware. Nice job.
Great pass.
Yes, indeed.
By DiVincenzo.
Good job in this first half of getting to the free throw line 9 times and keeping Milwaukee off the free throw line only twice.
Little 9-2 run right now by the Sixers. Minute and a half to play in the half. Nice pass. Bledsoe is running. Feed from Antetokounmpo. And a foul. Count it.
And teams are going to have to get to know him because he really is keeping them off balance.
Well, the Heat right now are on a 10-2 run. They're digging in on the defensive end with under 7 minutes left, third quarter. Hey, Winslow guard Middleton. Oh, no. Matthews got free from
7 assists. And Billy's put up 60 points and shot almost 50% against the #1 team defensively in the NBA. George Hill in the paint. Nicely done with the floater.
As long as the Pistons are taking shots that allow them to get back and defend if it's a miss, then that becomes a good shot tonight.
There's a lot. 35 seasons, the only player with more point, rebound, double-doubles consecutively at the start of a season. Kevin Love with 15 during the 11-12 season. Robin Lopez.
Ball who was squared up, ready to go. That's just putting in work over the summertime and having confidence once you get into real game scenarios that you can knock that shot in.
Both of these teams played a very fast pace. New Orleans 4th in pace in the NBA. The Bucks are #1 in the league. And
He's had a nice season so far. He's given him 19 points a game. Plus he shoots 80% on the foul line.
Pat Connaughton on the drive. Got it to go. It is. Kevin Huerter loses the dribble as he turns the corner.
Just the slightest bit of contact throws Huerter off the mark. That's where you know he's got to get a lot stronger. 6'7", 190 pounds.
Brook Lopez, no match.
Solve your frustrations sometimes.
Wiggins denied.
You know, a lot of the actions that Minnesota can initiate, especially secondary break actions that aren't necessarily play calls, quote-unquote play calls. They're play calls in that they're secondary actions.
They're high for him, in fact. That's Kobe White. He misses this one. Bucks if they hurry can play 5-on-4 here. Gafford now back into the mix, so it evens up. Under 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. The Bucks lead down to 3, and then Chris
LeVert will take. Too strong. Chandler looking to crawl the rebound, and Hill swipes it away. The Nets just 10 of 32 from downtown. That's 31%. That's been one of the issues. The Nets are 6th in the league in three-point attempts, but they're 28th in three-point percentage as Hill
finds Christian Wood. Bledsoe closed out tightly there in the corner, and Bledsoe has the rebound.
So that's again active hands. Get the deflection. Now they get the basketball out of position. Christian Wood with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Now you're in distress.
Bledsoe, a 3 over at the line. He made 1 of 2 that time. DeRozan. Patented runner. What did we say the other night? In history, there have only been 3 players with 50, 50, 80 seasons. Everybody talks about 50, 40, 90, which Malcolm Brogdon had last season, becoming the 8th in history.
Brogdon behind the Turner screen. Great look at it. Approaching 2 minutes to go. 15-point advantage still for the Bucks. Pardon me, the Pacers. DiVincenzo from
fast, and he's got to learn how to play fast with this team.
Simmons on the fly. Trying to get the ball. Ilyasova digs it out. It's Bledsoe.
Look at all the shooters out here on the floor from Milwaukee.
Nice penetration, looking for the feed. Ilyasova puts it up and in.
Some video of how to defend them, and they really slowed off. And that starts with Devin Booker.
Monty Williams, the new coach down in Phoenix. Bender.
Put his name in the draft. I think he was like, all right, I'm just going to test the waters, but he played so well at the NBA Combine. It's like, you know what? I think I'm going to stay in here. Look at this guy.
Back-to-back threes for Dante DiVincenzo. Guillermo Gustavo Hernan Gomez. Es muy fuerte. Wilson. Man, they still refuse to take.
Satoransky for 3. Ilyasova able to clear. Dante DiVincenzo did a good job tying up Thaddeus Young so Ersan could get that rebound. And then Dante moves. Ilyasova can't get that one to go. Love. Ilyasova intercepts. It was intended for Nance Jr. Pat Connaughton. Why not?
The loss column after giving up 139 to Minnesota at home last night, losing. They scored $134 and lost. Indiana with 3 empty trips to start the quarter, and now Bledsoe pushes.
Cut off there. 3 on the shot clock. Kelly navigating across the lane, won't get it.
Okay, I'm telling you, you can't get the. He's so long, it's hard to get the ball right over the top of him in close quarters.
Well, and you saw it last year with his 3-point shooting, EJ.
Number 1 in the NBA in defensive efficiency. Number 2 in the NBA in offensive efficiency.
Yep, 48% on the offense, 41% on the defense.
Middleton throws it up and in.
Apparently, he's been a pretty good fit here.
They like him. They like what he's brought to the table. 35 years old. And had that 28-point game winner against Toronto.
Business. Became the most successful mayor.
And has mentored many, including myself.
Thank you. Brandon Knight with a miss. Middleton with a make.
Drive. Well, the Bucks have taken 9 shots already. Only 1 3-pointer. Make it 2 now as Lopez knocks that one down, and it's 50. Well, to beat the Bucks, especially here in Milwaukee, not only do you have to have great team defense.
Just really unselfish, open corner 3.
Talk about the 4 losses for the Bucks. Middleton hits. They're on
3 for 4 on triples. Dwayne Dedmon.
See, when you impose your will on a game, now those same shots the Kings are knocking down with impunity to start this quarter are not falling at this stage.
Sterling Brown, conversely,
on a consistent basis.
Rubio pulls up. That hit the heel of the rim. Bledsoe able to get to the rim last time with ease. That by Booker. Wesley Matthews for three, straight on all along.
Good defense, George Hill.
Contesting without fouling.
Middleton, shooter, shoot.
There you go, baby.
Shooter, shoot.
Back out to Yvonne. He had Bledsoe up in the air.
He looked back. And he looked back. And let's go up and shoot the ball.
He has to get 3 free throws at the very least.
Yeah.
Middleton steps in.
Yeah, from a distance, but a safe distance.
Behind a wall or something.
That'd be like behind the crowd, kind of just, running on a roof somewhere.
I do play-by-play of the running of the Bulls. Quick Lopez.
Bucks need to get some easy ones, get into that pick and roll, off some penetration.
Randall, tough shot, won't go. Portis battles off the backboard, and Hill comes up with it.
Segue right into Hill.
DiVincenzo with the fake. Now with the drive, continues along and flips it up and in.
Into the paint, foul line jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Kyle Korver.
Robin Lopez all the way back in the paint, helping on everything.
Korver for two.
Muscala sets that screen for Schroeder. Open man. And Muscala, who made 3 threes yesterday against Golden State. Misfires there. Vincenzo floats it up. That is good. And the Bucks.
I'm really impressed with his off-season workouts. You've seen that he's improved dramatically just with the form of his jumper. And talking about form.
Feeling so well inside that lane when there's a penetrator.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. That's why they're the #1 defensive rated team as well.
3, good! Bledsoe.
One Holiday to another. Giannis the rebound. Bledsoe working behind. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Business. Became the most successful mayor.
And has mentored many, including myself.
Thank you. Brandon Knight with a miss. Middleton with a make.
Drive. Well, the Bucks have taken 9 shots already. Only 1 3-pointer. Make it 2 now as Lopez knocks that one down, and it's 50. Well, to beat the Bucks, especially here in Milwaukee, not only do you have to have great team defense.
Just really unselfish. Open corner 3.
Talked about the 4 losses for the Bucks. Middleton hits. They're on
3 for 4 on triples. Dwayne Dedman.
See, when you impose your will on a game, now those same shots the Kings are knocking down with impunity to start this quarter are not falling at this stage.
Sterling Brown, conversely.
Indiana is a good defensive team. 7th overall in defense. Right now, Milwaukee shooting close to 60%, while Indiana's at 20%. Middleton falling away, drops it through, 25.
Bruno Fernando. Cam Reddish. Blocked by Robin Lopez. Lloyd Pierce clearly upset, believing it was a foul. Sterling Brown finally scores in the game.
Nice job using the left.
All of a sudden, this is a 3-point game. Now it's 6 to #1.
2 minutes to go here in the third quarter in Milwaukee. It's been a good one. The Wolves have gone toe-to-toe all night with the Bucks, and Hill able to push.
Defensive player of the year if you're really paying attention.
Well, and that's my point. I mean, you look at.
When he does this.
And so you forget it.
Yeah.
Sexton launches a 3. 3:15 to go in the first quarter. 3 on the way by Ilyasova. He can.
Under. And the rebound. Ersan Ilyasova.
to Bledsoe. Ersan missed the game in Atlanta. Sore heel. Hikes up the three ball and nails it.
Well, that's
his 9th free throw of the year here in game number 5. Lopez pull up for 3. Brook Lopez.
8-0 Celtics run. Tatum deep. This place ready to blow after that one. The lead down to 11 though. Antetokounmpo on the bench for the Bucks. Lopez trying to back down Tice. 7 on the shot clock. They repost it to Lopez. Little old school basketball.
I mean, you're a smaller defender playing against a Chris Middleton. Your only chance to effectively contest is to anticipate when he's going to shoot. And it makes you so susceptible to those head fakes.
Harold, boy, little off-rhythm shot there, Mark. Can he do that again for us, just so we can see what he did? He shot that like he worked on it. If you work on it, then he will. In rhythm, Antetokounmpo
corrals the rebound. He'll be in the slam dunk contest on All-Star Weekend on Saturday. The Bucks will have a few guys there. DiVincenzo blocked by Turner. But that's going to be
Tony Snell, topside Sekou. He fires. It's wide. Off the floor to George Hill. He's back after missing some time. Middleton penetrates. Lopez back to Chris Middleton. He turns, fires, and fills it.
Comes for Hero. A corner jumper. Well, he getting no luck on their perimeter shots. 2 of 11 to start the game. Giannis back to Middleton. 3 in the air.
They've been outscored 14-4 as Sabonis has it knocked away by Lopez.
The deflected pass caused Sabonis to be out of rhythm.
Pacers just 4 third-quarter points, approaching the halfway mark.
Just stay in front of him, and you got to watch him because he'll get to this and he'll become a passer.
Pacers doing a nice job on Giannis, but it's been the rest of the Bucks that have been problematic. To the basket, off the glass for a score.
To see him hurl his body into the chest of Lopez. Lopez, a good shot blocker these days, had no chance.
Bucks to Giannis for a jam.
More than likely.
Giannis in the lane. George Hill gives it back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis to the basket, lays it up.
Star once again, 21.6 points a game this season. He's already surpassed that.
The Bucks laid down to 10. Giannis has his 60.
The Pacers lead by 3. DiVincenzo takes the screen from Antetokounmpo, and now Matthews on the baseline.
You can see that Lopez was sticking in there. Push it, or your defense gets back, and they will shoot threes at a high rate.
George Hill has made 12 of his last 18 three-point attempts. Connaughton. Robin Lopez.
How do you get guys easy looks? You do it with screens and speeding up the pace and hopefully getting some tough shots to fall like that.
Carmelo Anthony not able to hit on his first attempt. Wide open shot for Bledsoe. Then he's played by McCollum, who recovered, and Giannis puts it home.
Drives to the elbow and scores over Brook Lopez.
That's a good-looking shot. Again, expand that range, and this young man could be a star in this league with the other attributes he has. Nice job, Bledsoe. Level with Bledsoe. Can't be surprised when he pulls up for that three-point shot at the break line. See three defenders crowd Giannis.
Now he has.
Over the smaller DiVincenzo, can't get the bounce. Milwaukee playing without Giannis down the stretch here, trying to get it to single digits in the final 2 minutes. Middleton penetrates, gives it up to Brown for the slam. They're playing.
Scott Wall looking over saying he had gathered he was going up.
Justin Holiday switches out to pick up Giannis. Lopez from Antetokounmpo.
Mistake. None of it seemed like luck. These guys Maybe they came into Milwaukee and won a big game. Milwaukee's won 18 straight. You come here to win. We're doing a lot right.
And the ball just seems to find you in the right position.
Lou Williams runs into the defense. Williams just 6 points. The average is over 21 a game. The hoop flags are shot all of a sudden.
The Bucks had in that game against the Dallas Mavericks when they made 12 less three-pointers than them in that game. They actually had a dominant paint game. Remember how many points they had in the paint?
It was a ton. 80?
80 points. Good memory. 80 to 26 in the paint.
The Bucks in a mismatch situation. DeRozan is the one guy that can take advantage of mismatches.
Bledsoe finds Giannis for the hammer. There were no dunks in the game.
I mean, it's powerful and it's a skill when you can miss and move on or make and not put too much emphasis.
Second back-to-back of the season for OKC. Bledsoe on the drive, got in deep, banks it in as he attacked Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You get a wide open baseline shot. Now you just got to get stopped. And that's the one play you don't want to happen, a three-point play or a possibility.
In Washington, you look, and a lot of it's like guys got to make shots, but T got 13 assists and Wiggins had 6.
Give it up to Bruce Brown, who finishes.
Well, Bruce helped out that time by moving and allowing an outlet for Luke Kennard. Look at Bledsoe, so strong. This
energy they have exerted here. And again, it's their own fault. They dug themselves a tremendous hole to get out of. Showing great effort, great persistence in this game. Nice, Dante. Wow.
Don Baker has 11.
Get the ball down some more.
So he should win this.
Well, he should win this is right. But the other guy's got arms like Elastic Man. Here comes a spinning Antetokounmpo. Beautiful finger roll.
Back within 11, trailed by as many as 19 in this one.
Patty Mills also left the game a moment ago as Walker and White entered. Bledsoe gets into the paint, ducks under to score. Beautiful.
Little step.
First class building here. We got to see the Chase Center, of course, in San Francisco right before Christmas on the 23rd of December. What a treat that was to be able to do a game there.
Wesley Edens and Mark Lashley, the ownership now here.
They won the last 8, which is the longest victory streak against Chicago in the 52-year history of this rivalry, and he doesn't.
Screen, Bradley can't get free. Rondo fumbles it away. 37-year-old Kyle Korver vacuums it in.
The little things.
Antetokounmpo started 3 of 6. Rondo's on him. Giannis!
Been on display, but truthfully, they played some decent defense tonight too. The Bucks are shooting just 37% on the night. We're talking about a team that in the month of December has a 59% effective field goal percentage, #1 in the league.
Got it, Giannis and 1.
It's got some runs laying dormant in them, some offensive runs laying dormant.
Fortunately, right now, the Clippers missing as well.
Yep. We're down to 34% for the game. Nice. Last year with the Pelicans. Now, it's kind of plan B. They expected to have a pretty serious run at Kyrie, at KD. They expected, but they wound up in New York.
Yes, they did. Giannis to the rack. After the
119 lead. Carmelo Anthony not able to hit. Just under 5 remaining here on the 4th. Bledsoe with the move.
And we talked about it during warm-ups. I said, look, TJ Warren, he gets buckets. And the guy only had 8 points last night in Houston. I'm a little worried about him.
Justin Holiday. 29-24 Milwaukee. It's exciting when there are multiple teams. Oh my, that's exciting games. And then there's just a hint of relaxation at times. They have to overcome that. They know it. The great teams don't let that affect them. Manage your happiness. Manage your success. Giannis spins and scores. That is hit.
Terrence Davis seeing his first action for Toronto. And it rims out on a 3-ball from the rookie out of Ole Miss. Bucks lead it 16-12. DiVincenzo, big step forward in year 2. Nice find. Connaughton finishes.
Milwaukee. That's what I like about these guys. This isn't good enough for them.
Sabonis blocked by Lopez. Brook Lopez blocked 5 shots last night. Make it 7 shots in New York. He's got a couple more today.
He's not getting by Brogdon. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, at this point, yeah. And McMillan is looking at
wide open. The best defense on him sometimes has been to let him shoot those, but not so much anymore.
Oh, it's true. And the rate Giannis is shooting it at is okay. As long as he's in those low 30s, it's the same as 50% from 2.
Bucks tonight. 1-2-3. Short. Bledsoe rebounds. Giannis is coming in, and he's fouled. Forman pass underneath. Great look. Yeah, Craig scored.
If he can keep it mid-post to high like that, and they're going to bring 3 people.
On the run again. Guns missing the point blank.
Nice, beautiful ball, moving ball. Never touched the floor as they advanced it up the floor. Just couldn't finish off the play inside.
Bledsoe, yes sir, from Middleton. 8 on the shot clock. Nick Batum. Who thought Connaughton bumped him. DiVincenzo, Lopez, Connaughton, Korver. The Bucks swing the ball. George Hill on a hard hammer.
On the Bucks was Antetokounmpo. That's his second personal.
Anthony Davis right now already with 2 fouls, picked up 2 quick ones. Bledsoe gets inside, and a nice give and go.
Points out on the floor because he's been unable to convert it to line. Markieff Morris steps into one. The rims have been unkind for the Pistons from three-point land. Just 4 of 20 for the game. Wesley Matthews knifing to the
not get going.
Yeah, and give the credit to the Bucks defense until he starts knocking some down. Antetokounmpo trying to invite, Capella trying to invite Antetokounmpo to shoot that shot and not attack him in his post.
Instead went to the drive. Finds Matthews. Chalk up another assist for Giannis.
T.J. McConnell and T.J. Leaf.
As we were preparing our sheets for the game, I had to honestly look and go, oh, wait, did I look at that wrong? Oh, no, they're all TJs.
T.J. Warren is Tony. T.J. McConnell is Tim. And T.J. Leaf is Ty Jacob.
Markieff Morris with 6 points. Giannis nearly throws it away. Sets a screen. Here comes George Hill working against Markieff.
Wardrobe in Milwaukee. The cargo shorts. Off the rebound, up court to George Hill. Hill looked really spry in the Bucks win a couple of nights ago against Cleveland. He had 19 points on 7 of 10. A nice feed to Ilya.
Pairing that we've seen. Batase hits a 3. DJ Wilson answers.
Did many years ago when you left Milwaukee and went to Boston. What was it like when you returned here?
You know, he's been more so than me. He's been well received. You know, he's done a lot of really good things. All of his teammates came by and made sure they said hello to him before the game. And
in the 6th grade.
Wow. I was happy to go 6 out of 10.
Well, it's been a very physical game, but it's been physical at both ends. Korkmaz quickly comes out of the ball game. Al Horford in to start this 3rd quarter. Giannis and 1.
Previous game under duress made some big ones, 8 or 10 that game.
Talking to him the other day, and he's talking about difficulties that football knocks down.
Connaughton with the board. Behind the Robin Lopez screen, now backs it out. Tees up the 3-ball, got it.
Out of the timeout, it wasn't run properly, and he let Giannis know about it.
Foul on Kyle Korver a moment ago. As soon as that happened, Brook Lopez came over and gave Giannis a shoulder massage, so you get support.
Yep.
And maybe Robin Lopez. Doesn't matter which Lopez. One of the Lopez brothers.
Turns out to be a 5-point play, pulling Atlanta within 7. 2:10 to play, second quarter. Giannis.
Oh, my goodness.
Now you're talking my language.
That's all I need to know.
Tiramisu. Middleton.
Oh, boy.
Man, 8.
Sabonis 6 of 15, 15 points and 9 rebounds. Adetokounmpo is 20 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists to lead Milwaukee. Middleton with 18 points, 8 rebounds.
This is where they like Middleton to be right there in an isolation situation. If the Lakers would commit defensively to taking that contact, they could pick up his 5th foul.
Switch in the hill. Now it's Takumbo and the smaller Tavius Caldwell. Coach shot clock at 3.
Great defense here by KCP.
He puts up the 3. Got it! Another one!
Oh.
Hit over 60% of their shots in that period. They only turned it over one time. And the Bucks made 5 threes in the third quarter. Giannis. Yes, sir.
There you go, back.
108. 20 made threes by Utah.
Game's been tied 9 times, 9 lead changes. It's a great game. Didn't get the free ball to fall, but good basketball.
Giannis.
If they move the ball around and the shots they're getting, and to only have 5 turnovers, that speaks well of their offense. We told you they were good, folks. Somehow I think you knew that already.
They're looking better than ever. Giannis to the lane, turns, fires, fills.
Green on out of Adetokounmpo. Coaching 5 to play in the first half. Giannis 5 of 9.
Too easy.
I suppose Portland is in that situation where they have to look at the next month and try to figure out how many minutes you put on Lillard's body depending on how the race is shaping up.
Well, and then Nurkic, Yusuf Nurkic, you know, when is he going to be able to come back?
Ooh.
Nice.
When they trail at the break. Dillon with a step back. And the rebound, Brook Lopez. Middleton off a curl. Sends it and scores it. Bucks for the handle. Prince. Oh, couldn't finish. Irving was very effective in the first. Middleton's runner is good.
Yes, indeed, it is.
I wanted to know if Holbrook did or did not observe daylight saving time.
Well, his dad coached on the reservation. I think they got to the state championship game, and a couple of players got suspended the night before. And
pretty good crossover. Now Walker can't score. Brook Lopez was the reason.
Just a beautiful job again with the tough coverage. Brook Lopez leads the NBA in block percentage. He's a guy that's not mentioned as a defensive player of the year candidate, but should be.
Rebound Solomon Hill. Crowder for 3. And the rebound Brook Lopez. Grizzlies 8 of 21 from 3. Bucks have attempted just 12 threes. Adetokounmpo drains it from downtown. His first
last year where he took, 2 dribbles from midcourt because of those strides. Turnover by the Pacers. There's Bledsoe getting past Brogdon, an easy 2. Great start for Milwaukee.
Missed 3 that time. And Matthews drains 1.
To his guy, Brook Lopez, a couple feet behind the three-point line for that pass. That's a lot of guys who can make that pass going all their momentum under the hoop. get it all the way back up to 3, and Brook making him pay from deep.
Bit of a rear contest on that runner by Trae Young in the Bucks game today. 14 points. He's made 4 threes. Middleton. Boy, he makes that look. Korver. From the corner.
Wells inside, lays it up and in.
But what, like we saw McGee do in the first half, Howard sealed Lopez on that deep drop defensively, which allowed James to get all the way to the rim. Often what Boston does against the same defense as Lopez gets a dunk.
And Mike Budenholzer were assistant coaches and worked George Hill out a lot when they were with him. And they traded him for a draft pick to Indiana out of San Diego State. Guy that's won NBA.
He's now in this game 11 for 15 from the floor. And another rebound for Antetokounmpo. Lopez thought about it. Giannis doesn't hesitate on the 3. And he's
Cavs have to fight back physically.
Love opens up the second half with a triple. He had only 1 field goal in the first half. Antetokounmpo answers.
Vince Carter for 3. He's hit 17% of those so far this season.
Yeah, and at this point in his 22nd season, I mean, he's not playing heavy minutes, not scoring a ton of points, but there's no doubt he's a teacher. Lloyd Pierce has him out there to be a mentor and a teacher for these guys.
Brook Lopez worked that beautifully.
Chance to experience what it's like to get that second big contract there. Right. But I'm grateful. Grateful to God that played an additional 6 years.
Well, the Pacers off to a great start here, guys. As Chris Middleton finally...
They kind of just, I won't say stumbled on something that's been effective, but Satoransky, they're playing him at the point guard. Chris Dunn, who was drafted as a point guard, is playing the small forward.
Stays with the Hornets. It's now a 5-on-4. Oh, everything but down for Rozier. Wesley Matthews comes off the screen. And Antetokounmpo. That's just a really difficult thing to
Those years, this is the youngest team that he's ever had to deal with, and I'm sure he kind of relishes different challenge, getting these guys to reach their potential, and slowly but surely they're starting to come around.
Brook Lopez.
Slicing and dicing the Bucks up out on the floor. Really good pull-up shooter, real quick player. UConn national champ, 2-time national champion.
big time.
You get deflections and lead the league in steals per game. You can get some things done defensively once in a while. Robin Lopez.
Markel. Gordon, short jumper, no good.
It's a nice drop-off. Well, there's a lot of traffic in there, David. What they do is they defend the paint very well. Under 40 points a game for their opponents.
Chris Middleton.
On pace to have close to 19 or 23-point attempts in just the first half alone.
Well, statistically, this is shaping up like the Bucks' 5 losses. The opponent shoots a lot of threes and makes them 60. You get deflections and lead the league in steals per game. You can get some things done defensively once in a while. Robin Lopez.
Over a missed shot. Get the ball up quickly, because once you set up in half court, they're dominating you into bad shots. Harris has 7 points for the 76ers. Lopez trying to drive on Horford. Well defended. Oh, my. A better shot by Brook Lopez. Hey.
A little retreat step after he got Matthews on his heels, and he is one of the best in the league, as I mentioned, in terms of pull-up scoring from the mid-range.
There's another guy who's pretty good, Chris Middleton.
Okogie was trying to get it into the corner for Napier. He turns it over. Now DiVincenzo will back it out. DiVincenzo knocks.
Now he has got that mid-range back-down game working to perfection. Teams will not be able to get away with that kind of a matchup this year.
Giannis scored 3. On the offensive glass, the second lowest totals by a Milwaukee opponent this season, and Milwaukee also defended the three pretty well, holding Detroit to just 10 of 35.
And that's the key. He's averaging like almost 5 offensive rebounds a game, able to convert those into a lot of second chance points.
Julius Randle short on the first shot for New York to open the third quarter. Frederick Weiss was a Knick.
Yes, he was. First-round pick, I do believe.
By Ernie Grunfeld. Giannis Antetokounmpo steps back, shoots over Taj Gibson. Count it. Some nice things with Washington. Chicago expecting the same here. Bledsoe has it and finds Giannis. Backing out, Giannis for three. Yes! Touch. Now he has touch. He's hit it.
That's what the Jazz needed. That's what this crowd needed. As Giannis quiets them down.
Basketball, but his energy and effort puts him in position to get the putback. Williams missing, Lopez clearing. Giannis running. That's the midway point. Antetokounmpo doesn't hesitate, and he's feeling it.
Last year, they would have said maybe he won't be in the league as he lets one fly. Pretty good shot in and out that time.
70-year man out of Kansas, signed as a free agent after 5 seasons with the Kings and 1 with Memphis. Mike D'Antoni getting a look at McLemore, who's part of the rotation right now, and well, making a run by virtue of the three-point shot. They trailed by as many as 27, and the Bucks have led all the way. Here's DiVincenzo for three.
Bounces a three down, 15 for him. Robin Lopez, 14 off Milwaukee's bench tonight. 14 without the benefit of making the three. He's 0 for 1. Bledsoe.
Give me a picture of some of them. He wants to win more than anything.
Yes, he does.
And if he feels he can help the team by taking notes on things he's noticing while he's out serving a suspension, then that's what he...
16-point lead. Down to 7. Three-point miss, Hardaway Jr., and the rebound controlled by Ilyasova. Carver, catch, shoot. 3 points.
And the Bucks now lead it by 6. They've led by as many as 16. Tough effort here by Portland. Carmelo Anthony is back on the floor. Here's Giannis.
Broadcast by beIN Sport. Let's listen in. Xavier Vachon and Jacques Moncler.
Kyle Korver. Ben voyons. Et la réponse vient de Kyle Korver. Évidemment.
You mentioned Jack Sigma. When Giannis, first, second year in the league, he would ask me once in a while to give him suggestions for players to watch on tape. And I always said one that you could get to at some point would be Sigma. The move he had might work for Giannis. I don't know if he's implementing that, but you referred to it.
Pistons small forward misfires. The Bucks rush it up to Matthews. Backs to the lane. Fires from in front and fills it.
Been shooting it well this year. And this Pelicans team shoots it often. Ball shooting 6.5 threes a game, and he's shooting from behind the arc at a 36% clip as Matthews scores inside.
Carries it up with the left hand and scores off the glass.
That's a beautiful thing. It's just a wonderful shot. Good offense there by Trae Young.
Matthews just pumped that one home.
For Giannis, once he's gotten inside, he's been effective. It's just navigating his way to the basket without running over a bull.
Chris Middleton, great footwork.
Spurs knocking down that 3-ball. What is that, 41 attempts?
17 of 32.
32 attempts.
Chris Middleton in the paint.
Chris Middleton. The Bucks have 41. Tough matchup for Robin Lopez because of his ability to do just that. Put it on the floor, pull up mid-range.
Talk about a mid-range.
or likes being in your company.
Or at least pretends
to be.
Wendell Carter scoring for Chicago. Chris Middleton ducks under.
Beautiful. Great timing on Aaron to duck in. Middleton up on the high side.
Middleton backs in, fades away, loves that left.
Bent over in dismay. 57-46. And Chris Middleton brings a little.
Gordon missing short, and it's 1 and done. Middleton, an all-star last year for the first time in his career. Fading away over Evan Fournier.
Middleton to forecourt for Milwaukee.
He too finishing his second all-star game.
Middleton.
He's been shooting lights out.
Buddy Hield.
You know, been shooting lights out recently. 6-2 their last 8 games. Hield averaging like 24 points a game coming off the bench.
Chris Middleton, the Bucks.
Baseline to the sideline, and they help and force you to shoot over contested hands. That's the mark of a great defensive team when you don't have just great individual stopping.
Middleton posting up on Hart. Middleton great in the post, and a little turnaround is good. That is a swing to go.
Got a ball game.
Lopez nearly traveled. Middleton fading away over Troy Brown Jr. and Middleton's got
Hutchison.
And you see Kyle Korver, what does he immediately do? Puts his finger in the air, says, my bad, because he did not box out Chandler Hutchison. Record, you're hearing all about Giannis, but between Middleton, Bledsoe, DiVincenzo's defense, people are understanding now just what this team, and it is a team in every sense of the word, is all about.
They won't drive and that sort of thing as Alonzo spearheads a shot. But Giannis, he has no fear of free throws whatsoever.
You know, he had a great post-game interview talking about the joy that he takes in improving his game. And he can only do that if he attacks the areas that he's not as good at.
Chris Middleton is good at that. Pro shops at Fiserv Forum, Bayshore Mall, and shop.bucks.com.
Can we get those cute little ninja headbands that you guys are wearing in kind of cream city colors, you think?
I don't know about that. I think I'm going to pick up a hat, though. They're pretty cool. 45 seconds in the third. Middleton leans in to score.
It up again.
Grab by Knox, still battling in there. The Bucks come out with it. Middleton against Trier. Bledsoe, he saw it. It was right there for Robin Lopez. Well, it was a successful coach's challenge. Wesley Matthews missing the three. Big green light right in front of us. I didn't see it flashing. I don't think anybody did.
Wilden's gone. You got rubble. Terry Rozier got his own miss for a moment. Now slapped away by Connaughton. Pat Connaughton may be the only person in the building who, during his prime, had a better fastball than Del Curry. Chris Middleton up in.
You can't have a heater. You gotta make sure it moves.
You gotta have something with a wrinkle.
Yeah.
Chris Middleton backing in against Wayne Bacon. Open, look deep.
That shot goes down.
All the attention. Got to get the shot up, and Noel left it wide left on the rim. Middleton trying to post up Ferguson. Spin move, tough shot, knocks it down. Chris Middleton, who made 3 in the first half. Now it's Middleton. He wants the long 2, and that'll tie the game at 63. So
this too much in the early part of the season as Lowry misses. Ilyasova ran down to get the rebound. The Bucks were up 26, and since that point, they have been outscored 71-49. Giannis thought about it. Beautifully done.
Robinson. Dragic, defense behind them, put it up softly, but it bounces off. And winds up on the hands of Ersan Ilyasov. Just under 7 minutes left, first half. Hope you're enjoying a very good game with us from the Pfizer Forum. Chris Middleton out to Brook Lopez. Open man is Matthews. Well, they can hurt you from...
Vucevic with the shot clock at 1. Milwaukee last year was one of the best defensive rebounding teams in the league, and they're going to be right there again this year. Just don't give you many second chances. Middleton.
These guys are flourishing. It's not the same team that it was, obviously, last season. Guys are playing with a different motive.
They went 49-33 in a tumultuous season. Middleton once again.
Good defense in the restricted area. We know all about that, don't we? The Bucks are tough in there, as tough as any team in the league, if not the toughest.
Well, they were #1 last year and doing an even better job in terms of shots at the basket and field goal percentage at the basket. And again, Trae Young gets caught on.
Big fourth quarter for Anthony Davis. Got 10 points here in the fourth. 26 for the game. Antetokounmpo, nice turnaround jumper there.
What's your take on it, Ryan?
I think they're an incredibly dangerous team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They played so well like this. Plus, Russell Westbrook now has found his footing.
Nice pass.
In shorthanded like the Suns, and you think they maybe take it for granted. The Milwaukee Bucks team, they don't take much for granted, and that's why the Suns have to understand that and not think they're going to sneak up on it. It's not going to happen.
Ayton stripped on the putback attempt. Swings it across to Middleton. Step back three on the way. And
he played what? They averaged 21 or so against the Raptors.
DiVincenzo hauls in the rebound. Giannis 28, 14, and 9.
Yeah, he's feeling good down there too. Just keep working on that.
Allen, he'll try a three. Wes Matthews bringing it up. Here comes the double team. Antetokounmpo gets it out to Matthews. He steps back and everything going down.
Seed, and you have to face the Lakers or the Clippers or somebody like that in the first round.
DiVincenzo camped behind the line as Giannis works in the post. He goes right through. His third foul a moment ago. Giannis pulls in the rebound. The Bucks are 9-0 against Central Division opponents, and they have won those games by an average of 16.8 points. From the corner of
Holiday back to Malcolm. Shot clock down to 1. Brogdon misses. Rebounded Lopez. They are first in the league in fast break points, 19 per game. Matthews for 3.
You have to be so concerned.
What a year that Doug McDermott has had, averaging nearly 10 per game. That's a career high. Brogdon knocked down by Giannis. Out to Lopez for another 3.
Oh, my goodness. We just see the leader's hand.
On by. Dillon on the deck, sets up Crowder for a step-back triple try. Rimming no. Rebound, Valanciunas, and he has it taken away by Lopez. Lopez, always a solid player. Was an all-star with the Nets. Still is Brooklyn's leading all-time scorer as young.
That he had for most of the month of November when he averaged 18 points a game. And that's to finish off those plays that present themselves to you.
He's an elite driver.
Yeah, and great finisher at the rim. Strong, athletic.
Giannis felt that, sensed it, watched it.
Tipped pass. Terry Rozier catch and shoot. 2 minutes into this one. These two teams will play 3 times this year. Once here in Milwaukee, once in Charlotte, and once in Paris. Lopez.
He doesn't guard the best perimeter player on the opponent. Wesley Matthews takes that responsibility on a lot.
Friendly roll for Devontae Graham. Points number 18 and 19. Spin. And a bucket and a foul. Wow.
Circles and hits. Trae Young has taken over the Hawks offense, and they needed him. Parker needed some help, and Trae shows up to start the second quarter.
Yeah, he has that floater down.
Giannis banging, goes to the fadeaway.
Hey, that's good defense. That's good defense.
And again, if you saw that play, that ball stayed in one player's hand the whole play. And unless you have a guy that can draw a double team like this and make a pass, you need to move the rock.
So Connaughton wide open and takes advantage from
Boston. Gorgie Jang gets the Timberwolves back within one.
Again, the flex ball screen by Gorgie Jang gets Jeff Teague going downhill. He needs to attack like that. Beautiful pocket pass.
Bledsoe connects on that three.
Like that. Tristan Thompson danced to the paint. Hit the little jump hook over Lopez.
He could be a problem isolated on the left side because he's so good now off the dribble, getting to the middle against bigger defenders.
Outstanding feel for the game.
Oh, Zion. Flurry of moves. Giannis back taps it, and here is Bledsoe now. Checking with Jaron Greenberg. You've got more on Zion. What do you have, Jaron?
Yeah, after Sunday's loss to Houston, as Giannis gets the bucket and the foul, B.A.
Timmons needed something desperately.
You know, the tendency of a young team is to go away with what you did well in the first quarter. When they got out to the lead, you see Giannis with the baseline jump shot turnaround.
Then a little smaller, a little quicker.
Milwaukee has scored 100 or more points in 70 consecutive games, Marcus.
What a streak.
All 46 this season.
Was that shot you love?
Yep. His second very narrow two-point make today. He had one earlier where just the tippy toe was on the line. He may have been on the line again for that last one. Two-point basket. Another two-point basket.
Excellent ball movement by Dallas. Excellent defense. Kyle Korver.
Great D by Kyle. He's just that scouting report. He's got to get him off the three-point line.
Hey! He gets it anyway.
Turned the ball over 18 times and gave up 23 points and still beat Toronto by 3 on the road.
Once again, Coach Bud goes to Wes Matthews in his scripted initial offensive offering of the game.
Right back to him, wide open for 3. Wesley. P.J. Washington hands it off, gets it back, puts up the 3. Wesley Matthews had perfect position for that rebound. It was over the top of Miles Bridges. Giannis squares up on Washington. The double team came on the dribble. Wesley Matthews off the bounce inside the arc.
Great defender on a great defensive team. It would be hard for anyone to beat him out for that award the way it looks right now with a third of the season to go.
Off of the Siakam miss. Bucks with a chance to tie or take the lead depending on shot selection. They swarm Antetokounmpo. No look. Lopez for the lead. Got a 3.
Drew Holiday turned down the 3 to get it inside. Favors unable to handle it. But Ingram did get a chance to benefit in L.A. once LeBron came into the fold.
Giannis scores on Zion.
And ball DiVincenzo and Brogdon. And the Bucks win the tip. 90 seconds into this third quarter in Milwaukee. Second of 4 regular season meetings. Giannis goes baseline and scores. Double figures for Antetokounmpo for the third.
Guess they're playing defense. And rebounding. DiVincenzo pulls in the miss by Kawhi Leonard. Giannis backing in against Kawhi. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Develop that play off the drive and kick.
Yes, sir. And then Vince hits a big 3 to make it 15-13. Here's Bledsoe. Back to the basket. Giannis spins off the pressure and lays it in. He's so long. It's Jabari at the foul line. Giannis posting Hunter. 3 ball for Chris.
Defensively and around the rim on offense the last couple times.
Well, they have gotten a message in intent for sure. Block shot, Brook Lopez. He's been swatting a lot of shots lately. DiVincenzo finds Wesley Matthews now to the post, and Giannis. He spins and dunks on Jeff Green. But the step is finding whatever it takes on a given night to get the job done.
You're right. This is absolutely one of those games. You go Chicago, they just beat them. And on the road a bunch. It could be a game that'd be easy to make an excuse and lose. At this Bucks team, you're right. They're doing that.
They always have Giannis
to run on the defensive end when it can't figure out what you're trying to do.
Gallinari let that one leak off to the right. Giannis the deep catch. Double team comes. Now it's up to Gallinari. Giannis spins. Oh, and the reverse layup. Got it to go. And another and one possibility for Milwaukee.
With deep range, Kyle Lowry does it as well as anybody in the league and knocks them down at a high rate, Jim, closely guarded.
Lopez shortens up. Yes.
That's not faster and stop on the dime and create opportunities for not just himself, but his teammates.
Milwaukee's season high for the first quarter is 38 points. Hill goes to Korver. Lopez has just tied the season.
In and out. He made 3 threes out of 10 attempts, but he had at least 2 or 3 more rattle in and out.
How about the fact that Naz Reid didn't get the call as Lopez.
Wilson finds Sterling Brown. Mason feeds Robin Lopez. Lopez overs it.
It might be as simple as Tony Bradley has played 113 minutes prior to tonight. In his first 2 seasons, just 65 minutes. You can't expect him to be able to understand the nuances of what the Bucks throw at an opponent. Robin Lopez able to score
here in Milwaukee. Silva pokes it long. Love fires a long 2 that's no good. He'll rebound. Also is in his 12th season at a high PQI. And the winds around a Lopez screen. Gives to Lopez. Lopez works on Thompson. Looks with the right hand.
You mentioned Jack Sigma. When Giannis, first, second year in the league, he would ask me once in a while to give him suggestions for players to watch on tape. And I always said one that you could get to at some point would be Sigma. The move he had might work for Giannis. I don't know if he's implementing that, but you referred to it.
He played, what, they averaged 21 or so against the Raptors.
DiVincenzo hauls in the rebound. Giannis 28, 14, and 9.
Yeah, he's feeling good down there, too. Just keep working on that.
Giannis. What's your take on it, Ryan?
I think they're an incredibly dangerous team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They played so well like this. Plus, Russell Westbrook now has found his footing.
Nice pass.
Finding Tristan Thompson. Thompson puts that up with the left hand. He used to shoot his free throws left-handed, then he switched to right-handed shooting. That time he went to the left, so he should be familiar with it. Middleton finally.
It has been a 19-7 run for New Orleans. Ball turns it over. Middleton will kick it back. Get it organized now.
Yeah, always have the turnovers right there. You get the killers. That killers just the momentum part of it right here. And Milwaukee can take advantage of it.
Lopez to Connaughton. Connaughton with the layup.
It up again.
Drive by Knox, still battling in there, and the Bucks come out with it. Middleton against Trier. Bledsoe, oh, he saw it. It was right there for Robin Lopez.
Ahead to Davis. Lost the handle. Connaughton quickly pushing the other way. Antetokounmpo spinning against McGee. Tough fall away. That one's good. 24 now.
Simmons.
Antetokounmpo with the shot. Right over Horford.
Rebound, under 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Ryan Arcidiacono was defending. Middleton leaves him. And Chris is
played zone. We'll see what Milwaukee does in this game as Tobias Harris is off the mark on his first shot. Giannis getting booed, and he knocks down the jumper. We talked about early 7-2 lead.
Here's Wes Matthews, 11-year man out of Marquette. Homecoming of sorts for Matthews as a Antetokounmpo spins on top. Yeah. Cavs have gone cold here in the second quarter. They're shooting 42%. It's interesting. There was an article, a jumper by Middleton is
season high against the Bucks this year by an opponent.
He can do that all night. He has been. He's cooking.
Middleton against Smith has a size advantage.
He's trying to stay with James. Avery Bradley, three-pointer. Middleton calling for it, guarded by Bradley. Middleton, the height advantage.
Missed three by Napier.
I'd like to get to see Marvin Williams get his outside game working. 2 for 7 from the three-point line since the trade to Milwaukee. 36%, I believe, career three-point shooter. Wow.
Here's Middleton.
Lopez able to finish.
Excellent no call right there.
Middleton's got 26. Make it 28.
Good switch by Smart onto Bledsoe. Giannis spins on Tice. Got it back and laid it in. Corner three of the night.
I love that about Lou Williams. He's a scorer, but he also is a guy that's going to look to make the right play. So you willingly give him the basketball.
Inside Middleton. And the mismatch.
The guy they used to call Cap. I know Cap is. Look it up. He's number 1 on the all-time scoring list.
If you don't know, look it up.
The nearest defender in the paint. And about 3 or 4 shots by the Magic have been significantly altered by Brooks' presence.
Vucevic 0 for 7 on threes. Brook Lopez beats him on this end.
With his third 3 of 9.
9 points this quarter.
Long reach there for Lopez, saves it. Middleton over Simmons. 3.
Side of the backboard. Buddy Hield.
So one thing the Kings' last effort against the Suns showed them, Jim, they were down 21 in the third quarter, did not give up, kept pressing the issue. And that was down in Phoenix, so you know they're going to keep playing here.
Well done, Brook Lopez.
For James, 8 and 8. His rebounds and assists. Sterling Brown. Lopez there. Hill and Korver, the others out there with Ilyasova. We're down that baseline, double team Lopez, shot clock 6, 3/4. Mike D'Antoni challenged that foul a moment ago on his forward P.J. Tucker, and they changed the call. It is on Giannis Antetokounmpo, his second personal foul, which is the reason that D'Antoni went for the challenge so early. This is George Hill, who just came on and knocks down a 3.
Comes up with another big hustle play that turns into a possession.
Schroeder's pass intended for Muscala. And DiVincenzo takes it away. Well, the Thunder's defense is held strong here in this first quarter. But the offense still trying to find its rhythm, and that is Sterling Brown cutting across the lane.
Out to Harkless. Harkless on the drive. And went to the rim with bad intentions. 2-point Clipper lead.
I really like the way that Robinson has played. Doc Rivers inserted him in the ball game. His energy and effort. More minutes.
Hasn't made a lot this year, but again, keeping him honest as Mike Scott pulls up for a three.
Mike Scott coming off a 17-point game in Miami on Monday. Just checked in. Antetokounmpo again. He's his own point guard. He's his own shot maker as he looks for the open man. DiVincenzo, who played at Villanova, the pump fake and fires from 15.
Out of the Czech Republic, man, he is a talented young basketball player. He's been a high-level ball player since he was like 16 years old overseas.
Traded to Chicago from Washington. Clock down to 5 for Crowder. Crowder looking for a screen. He's got it. He sends it but can't score it. And the rebound to Brook Lopez. Bucks second in offensive efficiency, first in defensive efficiency. And Middleton pulls the trigger. And I thought.
Here's Melly. Got caught in the air, tried to bounce it to Jackson Hayes and turned it over.
That play didn't work out right, but J.J. Redick is such a good screener. One of the better screeners in the league, which is why he gets so many wide open shots. But
here, Bobby Portis.
He's got that kind of range. Bobby Portis. So Robin Lopez was there, probably needs to take another step towards the shooter just to do a better job of contesting.
Marcus Morris unavailable for the Knicks. George Hill hits the three and a foul.
He's not as big as most guys, but I like to see him just kind of turn that thing open, slam it in.
Chinzel being defended there by Booker. Swings it across to Korver, who brings it back to Connaughton with a knockdown three.
I still get amazed every once in a while, but been watching him enough to pretty much expect greatness each and every time he steps on the floor.
The whole thing is mind-boggling, right?
It is. Especially the numbers and the relative to the minutes played.
Chris Middleton hit that at the
12th year. 12 years ago, forget about taking a three. That is a really difficult shot by Hami.
Well, the officials letting them play right now, and I like that. This is 80s and 90s game. You got to earn those trips to the free throw line. They have been very consistent with the calls. As the Thunder will call timeout as the Bucks.
3:20 left. Both teams play tomorrow night. Tough opponents. Robin Lopez.
A little bit more because nobody else is presenting a threat to this defense.
Korver to the paint, stops. Deals to Brook Lopez. Antetokounmpo is watched by Clarkson, doubled by Love. Love knocked it away momentarily. Brook Lopez comes straight away.
12th year. 12 years ago, forget about taking a three. That is a really difficult shot by Hami.
Well, the officials letting them play right now, and I like that. This is 80s and 90s game. You got to earn those trips to the free throw line. They have been very consistent with the calls. As the Thunder will call timeout as the Bucks.
Coming down to Atlanta without the MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Trae Young with a missed three. Lopez for three on the other end. And that's a timeout.
Davis rear challenged him on that open three-point shot against the Lakers the other night. Nice job against Booker. Get back in there.
Yes, that rat.
The little slight lean towards the basket kept that window open for him to get that shot off because Pat Connaughton was pursuing hard. And a 32-point first quarter for the Pacers as DiVincenzo.
Maybe not with a guy whose last name is Mason. You think he's more prone to be a bricklayer than a hooper. DiVincenzo, Wilson, Mason, Korver, Bender playing together for Milwaukee. And the beat continues.
Those are special talents, but that's not everybody's level. But the T.J. McConnells of the league, I mean, those guys, the Pat Bevs, guys that just play with so much heart and dedication and enthusiasm, like a lot of people could be those guys.
DiVincenzo pulls up from the elbow, long, and DiVincenzo's got the rebound. Neal is 1 of 5 from the floor to open up this game. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. DiVincenzo, the pull-up jumper. Dante DiVincenzo.
Ball snaps 8 consecutive missed field goals by New Orleans. Giannis Antetokounmpo and Zion Williamson will be checking in at the next dead ball for this final stretch. 12-point game. Bledsoe gives it. Lopez got it. Little push shot is good.
Chris Middleton here, defended by Holiday. Screened by Lopez. And Lopez finishes.
Mokoko, a rookie from Paris, France. Pat Connaughton. Yes, sir. Number 11.
But you still have a chance at the franchise record. But even that is not important. It's all about being healthy heading into the playoffs this season.
Yeah, the second season is the deal. DiVincenzo.
Hard communication. And you have to really want to do that. It's not fun for most guys to play defense.
Well, it goes back to your point on Milwaukee at the top of the telecast. You said they're going to play the same way, even without Giannis, as Middleton finds Ilyasova because
crafty down there. But until they put, some urgency on this end of the floor, this game will continue to be probably at least 20 points.
Yeah, Redick has had a good offensive night, 23 points. Ingram with 21. Here's a 3 from Bledsoe. That's
Chris Middleton will wait for everyone to get into the front court. No need to hurry. Leading 110-95.
Get in there for him. Get in there for him. Give him another.
Middleton. That's a three. And all
Middleton clears. Chris Middleton.
just got to be able to make that pick and pop shot, right? Because Sabonis is going to be the guy doing most of the work down low.
Well, Nate has talked about the adjustment they've made with Oladipo coming back as Marvin Williams gets his first bucket as a Buck.
The team playing with confidence now. No Giannis. Everybody excited about the new birth in the family for Giannis and his lady Mariah.
Right back to Ilyasova. He finds Bledsoe on a baseline.
White foul for 3. Too strong off the heel of the rim.
Yeah, it looked like a little Villanova practice down there with Brunson and DiVincenzo going at it.
And one for Zingis.
Philly. In fact, I'm going to go mark those games down to make sure I see them. Jerk Culver can't get that to go. The beauty of it is I can just download the game too. You know, we got access to all kinds of cool websites so we miss something, we can always get it.
And it's an interesting dynamic as well. You think about the relationship Mike Budenholzer and Brett Brown have with each other from their time together on grass.
The ice.
I think Jalen Noel, this is another great selection by Gerson Rosas on draft night.
And you got a chance to shoot the free throw. Once they took a look. Sometimes maybe you don't want to challenge. Sometimes you do. 8-point game. George Hill kicks it out. Extra pass to Korver. Wide open three. Counted.
Whoever has the ball at the time, they've got to get the ball to the weak side, which they are. They're just not knocking down threes, so Toronto is even freer to just play the ball.
Bucks have missed their last 6 shots, and Williams ends that streak. And Toronto has cut the Milwaukee lead to 6.
But a great adjustment right now by Mike Budenholzer. He got Adetokounmpo back into the game.
Bledsoe lost it for a moment. Hollis Jefferson there defensively. Keep it on the perimeter. Middleton contested. He drains a 3.
Have to be perfect. Last 140. Middleton, cross court. Hill. And a foul. Big play by George Hill. Game. 7 seconds left. Bledsoe running some clock. Adetokounmpo sets the high screen. Back to Giannis. 3-point shot. Middleton drills it. That's just great.
Ersan leaves with 13 points.
A very appreciative round of applause for his effort. Ersan on the floor tonight.
Giannis flush from Middleton.
6-point Thunder lead under a minute to go. Sterling Brown left open. And the Bucks have had some timely threes in this first half.
Since Coach Budenholzer has been the head coach of the Bucks.
I think Giannis might tell you that includes him.
Well, as Bledsoe would tell you, that includes him. Just kind of goes on down the...
Modern franchise history, certainly with the chance to become only the 3rd team to win 70 games in a season. The other two, of course, the Bulls in 95-96 and the Warriors several years back.
Dante DiVincenzo able to haul in the miss by Clarkson. Cavaliers 10 of 15 on threes in the 3rd quarter. 16 of 26 overall for 62%. Giannis hits the 3-ball. His 2nd of the night. Another triple for him.
Great basketball on the part of Kyle Lowry. Raptors are making the indentation into this Buck lead that they wanted to make going into halftime.
They've cut it in half from 26 to 13. Giannis powers through for 2. And Carter Williams is at 27% behind the arc.
Yeah, so it's just tough to play guys like that because the defense just loads up.
Vintage drive by.
About his Mets with all the news coming out of New York today.
Yeah, he's spinning.
Yeah.
Around the feet here. An ovation for the Bucks. That counts in the foul.
Clears it. Finding Giannis. Giannis up to set the screen, gets it back all alone, beautifully done again.
Offensive firepower. They're the two best shooting teams in the NBA. The Bucks are the highest scoring team, but they both really have built a lot of their success on how good defensively they are, Jeff.
Well, and as Brook Lopez knocks it in.
22 minutes.
Let's love to go to that little cross screen to get Giannis freed up on either post.
So nice. Deep catch. Nice job. He put 9 points for Garland.
Point being, it's going to be a tough road to hoe for the Bucks. These next 10 days or so, you're going to need every bit of this depth and able to pull it out.
Kyle Korver hits it. 13-5, they lead in that category. Damian Dotson from distance off to the left. Giannis against Dotson. Not much of a contest when he got him in.
Middleton just playing 28 minutes a game this season. He's approaching that now. He's at 22 now. Has exerted a lot of energy here in the third quarter. Especially since Giannis has been out. What the heck?
Beautiful hook shot. Great footwork, Robin Lopez.
Aggressive on both ends of the floor, guys.
His offense has been picking up lately, 55% plus over the last 3 games. As Zora said, he was averaging up around 16 points over that span. He got the rebound this time. George Hill backs out.
Well, he challenged the jump shot of Ty Jerome coming off the screen, then went and secured the defensive rebound. Talk about great hustle. Now the ball is bouncing. The Bucks wanted to finish that off on Cornette inside.
Lowry marking it over the top, missing badly on a 3. Oh, we've had some clunkers already. Chicago 0 for 3 on triples. Milwaukee got 1 make from Brook Lopez, and now 2.
Bulls have got a really good, solid game plan that they have implemented to perfection at both ends of the floor in the first half.
George Hill finds Middleton. Ivy trying to win for the 3rd straight time.
He's taking no chances, Jim. Normally coaching this situation. opposing coach gets a bunch of guys that haven't played a lot on the floor. He does likewise.
And Connaughton for three. Well, this
Thomas. Oh, that's a deep one. Long board to Middleton.
If that one would have gone down, this place would have exploded.
Middleton sheds the defender, hand in his face, and he drills it.
Lead by 14. Problem hasn't been early, it's been late in closing games for the Pacers. They're 11 of 14 from the field so far. Middleton working against Warren.
Okay.
One of the best mid-range scorers.
You don't have to worry as much about intense scramble situations the whole ball game. You got to have some. You can't avoid it. That's why Bledsoe's defense all season has been so important for this team.
In the Celtics, and then it'll be the Heat and the Clippers. Jimmy Butler making his MVP case. An all-star once again, perhaps an all-star snub, as Chris Middleton scores it for the Bucks. And
hit the pull-up. And Mikhail's got to be aggressive offensively. He's got to be confident. He's going to get some minutes here, and he can't shy away.
Yeah, coming off of a frustrating scoring night, did not knock down a field goal. His only points, 2 came from the free throw line. And
day, this is a business trip.
I'm just looking at the eyes of George Hill, Giannis, Chris, Eric Bledsoe. These guys are locked in. Dante. That's what I mean about just kind of going back to Athens and Sapporo, and this is about winning time right now. It's about staying on the floor.
DiVincenzo. Bledsoe found him. Three-pointer, yes. Johnson.
He lost the basketball. Middleton did, then picked it up. He was able to do that. He just couldn't do anything else.
Middleton will step back mid-range and rebound. And he's on the cusp of getting 20-10 again, which has been a common occurrence for him. He's gone 20-10 26 times this year. And now he's 20-10.
And very often, it is a mother. In the case of the Lopez brothers, for example.
Deborah Ledford, Olympic swimmer. It's a bunch of Zion Williamson. His mom was a great sprinter.
Wesley Matthews.
Point deficit right now for the Bucks, who've lost just 4 times all year. They have the #1 record in the NBA. They lost in overtime to the Heat, lost by 3 at Utah, by 4 against Dallas. Miami, it is a 3 for Harris, so he's 5 of 7 from 3, 22 points. Philly has hit 23. That is double their average.
The town and wants to give a little payback to his team that he's not with anymore. Or you play a team like Atlanta for the second time in a short period of time, and they want to beat you the second time.
George Hill with a
stuff here on this end with the Thunder been able to do. That's another good look from distance.
Didn't look good out of the hand of Baisley.
But you know what I like? You're creating an open shot. The offense is producing that kind of a shot.
And all of a sudden, that is 5 in a row now for Sterling.
Wow, how did he get that one to fall? Didn't take long for him to catch fire. Got 13, and a quick counter by George Hill.
It's good to see him knock a shot down.
Sure is. First making 2 attempts tonight. Only his 3rd make out of his last 18 3-point attempts. Ilyasova gets 3 right.
George Hill snatched it away. Brown out of a crowd.
35 years old. Availability, one of the best skills. P.B. Brown always says. Brown always available. Last year an aberration for him. Here's Sterling Brown on the baseline. Marvin Williams, the newest acquisition, and that's a good look for
Augustine with the runner. Another Magic man hits double figures. Augustine with 11. Hill weaving through the Magic defense. Beats Bamba at the bar.
John Middleton picks up the dribble and has to go outside. Does to Randall. Too long on the 3. Chris has it. 30 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Solid quarter for the Bucks. They lead by 16, and you can make it 18 as Ilias.
Get that initial penetration, gets that defense in a blender, as the Kings like to call it. Get your defense into rotation. That's all about attacking closeout.
Finally, he gets one to go at the rim.
There's the contact. Shot clock inside 10. DiVincenzo stops and fires and fills it.
Played from the outside in. He was ahead of the curve on what we're seeing today.
Yeah, and I really believe he learned a lot of that from George Karl. They were together in Seattle. Nice shot.
Bulls have got a really good, solid game plan that they have implemented to perfection at both ends of the floor in the first half.
George Hill finds Middleton.
Both Holiday brothers on the floor. Justin and Aaron. Here's Sabonis for three. Short. And Giannis with his 10th rebound. Here he is on the other end. Setting the screen and rolling to the bucket. Middleton finds him. Here's Robin Lopez, corner three.
To be a strong, you got to find some offense in your half court.
They work it around the perimeter, and then you get those looks to you. Then you have to make the open shot, right, which the Jazz did so well in the first half. Middleton, I tell you, I don't think
sets it up for Chandler. What a start for the 39-year-old Tyson Chandler, who now has 8 points. Is Giannis getting to the bucket, going right onto the Kuhn ball.
17. Look at this. Who's he going back out?
What a feed! What a feed! Spoon!
Damian Jones from Trae Young on the flush. Giannis with 9 points in the third quarter, 21 overall. Going downhill, the bump cap, the basket.
The Suns just 3 of 13. Carter can't connect on that one. DiVincenzo pulls again. Same result.
David, and knocking down in the early part of the season better than 16. And that's about 7 more than they took per game last year. Almost half, or right at half of their field goal attempts have been threes. Ilyasova hoisting a 3. He got it. They can get. George Hill snatched it away. Brown out of a crowd.
To another strong start. Justice has 7 rebounds and 4 assists. He also has 2 points, but it's his floor game that's winning you over. Brook Lopez.
That's the Holiday. Been terrific off the bench for Indiana this year. Can't get the bounce. Rebounded by Connaughton. We talked about the execution offensively for Milwaukee. 9 assists on 13 baskets. DiVincenzo with
Bledsoe, Lopez, DiVincenzo, Connaughton, and Middleton. Brook Lopez. DiVincenzo feeds Brook. He came in at 16.2. 37 double-doubles for Adebayo. Sterling Brown.
By Lopez. For the Bucks, their last game under 100 points was February of 2019 as Middleton.
For a 3, you should get an assist and a half.
Yeah. To count for the totality of the points that you're responsible for. Nice job again, Giannis. That's another 1.5er.
Who doesn't like pick-me-up?
Nice job, George Hill.
There's a pick-me-up.
Pick the pocket.
Chris Middleton works to the middle. 3-pointer.
Into Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Al Horford. Rebound by Chris Middleton. Simmons there. Giannis. Oh, he had some space.
Yeah, but he's airballed a couple threes. Yes, he is. He's not feeling it from deep.
And here he goes.
There you go.
From one all-star to another. Middleton.
coach looked around, not sure who called it. He goes back to his starters out of the timeout, and Simmons misses.
He was looking for clarification for who supposedly called the timeout.
Middleton for three. Got it.
Record teams. 9 against teams under 500.
Well, if you're going to play fast, you've got to turn and stop ball in transition because De'Aaron Fox will run it right down your throat.
Eric Bledsoe chewing on his mouth guard, hits the
three. For the Blazers, it is game 4 of a 6-game road trip. They'll finish up at Cleveland, then at Chicago. Nice pass from Connaughton and a fadeaway by Ilya.
Shoot the three. They'll stay with that even at times where it's going tough, and that's what leads to consistency. And that's why you've got a team at 49-8 right now.
And there's your NBA Defensive Player of the Year, according to Stan Van Gundy. Brook Lopez with a block shot, his second. Lopez on the inside scores with ease.
The leads on that hit. 44-43.
Yeah, getting contributions from Hutchinson, Gafford.
Lopez from DiVincenzo. In the NBA with Baltimore, Detroit, New Jersey, and Washington. This Kevin Porter is from Seattle. Giannis. Count it.
Here comes LeBron into Lopez. 3. Hill hustling and gets the ball. 9-point game. Buck lead has been as high as 21. They've led most of the game.
This could be a 6-point swing here. A wide open 3 missed by LeBron. The Bucks have been red hot from 3.
Matthews 3. Good.
Paul George triples. Out of the Kumbo, 15 points. Carmelo Anthony, 12 points, 9 rebounds for Portland. Easy for Middleton, isn't it? Game.
I knew Ian would know. He never lets us down.
Why are you sweating over there?
I'm just making it interesting again. No quit.
This is the third game this season that Devon's been in double figures. The 2 previous came way back in October as Korver.
Yes, by Bridges. 2:33 remaining first. George Hill, yes, #1 in the league.
Got to keep Walker out of the middle. I mean, you got to keep him operating on the move, but you can't allow him to get all the way to the basket on his drive. Somebody's got to step up.
Take that.
Oh, man. It's been a charmed life for the most part. But now you got to finish off with the high effort, high energy, high efficiency.
Notably, Evan Turner is in the game for Atlanta. He's been bothered by a hamstring injury. A hook and one, Robin Lopez.
Well, that's why you don't want.
And understanding through his varied experiences as a head coach that this was a losing proposition.
DJ Wilson back to Korver. Connaughton, Sterling Brown. All he does is
open up the second quarter with 6 straight points. Walker, he's been off as he was last night against the Pistons. Nice pass. It is Giannis. The one-hop.
His free throws tonight, 6 of 8. He's going to struggle at the line for him in his first 6 games. Middleton gets clear for a 3 and buries one.
I think we're going to see, Edmund Sumner.
Again, no Jeremy Lamb tonight for the second straight game. Middleton, mid-range.
Yeah, all of a sudden they found their rhythm offensively.
Strong move inside by Sabonis.
That's their 20th point in the paint. And against a team that, as we had said, is on a historic paint prevention, that is pretty impressive start.
Well, a quick catch and shoot is pretty impressive, too.
The point of emphasis is going to be some action with Chris Middleton. And then Ersan is the other guy out there that's capable of scoring multiple ways after Eric Bledsoe.
Here is Eric Bledsoe for three. Sit down, a quick six.
A little frustrated with himself that he missed that block opportunity. Nice finish by Dunn, playing at a fast pace, these Bulls.
Giannis, yes, sir.
So his improved shooting continues. 11 points for Barrett. Remember, the last time he played here, he was 0 for 9, had 2 points. Antetokounmpo just glides inside.
To basketball fans, well, he's the son of Gary Trent Sr., who spent 9 years in the NBA. 2 of the 9 with the Blazers. Here's Bledsoe.
Lopez does like to shoot the three. Here's Ilyasova for three.
Osman misses the runner. Here come the Bucks. 2 back, 3 on the attack. Wesley Matthews.
That's good activity. Percent from behind the arc in his first Pacers season. Indiana with a 2-point advantage. Matthews step back. And Matthews has his second field goal.
Alexander looking to slink around Connaughton. Couldn't float it in. Giannis the rebound. The Thunder are back, and so Antetokounmpo will slow it down. Matthews launches and connects.
Hesitation and blow by, and maybe he's better suited in terms of the matchup offensively. Wow, too easy again.
For the Bucks. Done. Got 20 shot attempts to lead the team. Meanwhile, Milwaukee has scored 100 points in every game this season.
Hesitation and blow by, and maybe he's better suited in terms of the matchup offensively. Wow, too easy again.
For the Bucks.
Once he does start to learn how to play offense.
and if he could only develop his skills.
Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the first half is George Hill. Just checked back in. Lopez trying to get position on Tice. Good job by Tice, but slapped by Lopez to Hill. Shot clock at 5. Nice pass underneath for Ilyasova.
Lopez, number 15 by the Suns. And Robin and Brook was 10th overall by then New Jersey. Meanwhile, the Pelicans have missed 6 in a row. Bledsoe tried to kick it out to Brook Lopez, who last year hit almost 200 threes. Struggling a bit this year from three-point land. Nice pass, though, to Ilyasova underneath.
With the Lakers after getting a buyout from the Pistons. Kuzma on Middleton. Bucks shooting just 4 of 14 from the field, but they're still up by 1. Because the Lakers are 5 for 18. DiVincenzo gets to the basket. Sweet move from DiVincenzo.
And they lead it 80-77. Now Middleton got a post up if he wants it. Gonna shoot over Morris. That's good.
Pretty good shot right there. Usually a little bit more reliable defensively.
An inadvertent whistle. Milwaukee ball, count the basket. Middleton, another fadeaway, yes.
Now starting to find his
Zeller. Double figures off the bench, 11 points for Cody. Dale, do you see any similarities between the way that this Mike Budenholzer team plays and the teams that he had down in Atlanta when he was going good with the Hawks?
I'd say it's similar.
Yeah, and that really is one luxury that Milwaukee does have is they're big guards. I mean, George Hill, not the tallest guy in the world, but big-time wingspan. That's not that tall, but one of the best leapers you're going to find. Chris and Giannis, those are some big guards.
Chris Middleton, yes, 1.8.
At 31-1, averaging 12 a game. And the Hawks slowly working themselves back in. An 8-0 run cuts it to 8.
That's what happens when you shoot a lot of jump shots. Those threes that were going in the first quarter not going right now.
Using the glass. Chris Middleton.
different spots on the perimeter and try to shoot as many threes as possible. Boston's ball pressure has got to be tremendous. Their closeouts on point and on time.
Chris Middleton from the mid-range, and that's...
That can get hot in a hurry. And that's the idea, to get Brook Lopez way away from the basket. That would open up things for De'Aaron Fox with his quickness and ability to finish at the rim.
Yalitza 15th in the NBA in three-point shooting. Chris Middleton. He worked De'Aaron Fox.
Well, for the Bucks, I mean, you're not out of the woods yet, but you can definitely see Grandma's house from here. Smell that nice mincemeat pie sitting on the windowsill, but you got to finish them off. There you go. That's how you do it.
Well, when we went to break, the score said 15-13. When we came back, it was tied. It rolled over a bit late. Zora picked up on that for us. The Bucks, 1 of their last 8 from the field, and that was off the steal, the dunk by Giannis. Kyle Korver leaves it for Brook Lopez. 4 on the shot clock. Well done.
That's a tough shot.
Statue of the great Reggie Miller outside of the arena. The greatest player in the history of that franchise, with all due respect of everybody else. Did it the right way for all those years. Deserves that. Let's get it done.
You know what? You're right. That seems to be an incredible oversight, especially with all the great history they have there. Middleton on.
Guarantee they went in the locker room talking about, we got to be better, and we got to put these teams away. And that's got to be the mentality for Milwaukee. They are the favorite in the East.
Middleton against Willie Cauley-Stein. Feed inside, DiVincenzo. Nice pass.
2:20 remaining in this one. He's trying to sweep the season series from the Milwaukee Bucks. Over the top, rolling it in is Sterling.
A Phoenix franchise that beat the Bucks last year twice. Somewhat of a surprise, but they got it done.
Yeah, playing with a lot of confidence. And defensively, the Bucks have got to figure out how to slow this Sun juggernaut of an offense down. Here we go.
How about that, Chris Middleton?
The efficient shots in the game are free throws, layups, and then threes. And so you take away free throws by not letting the ball get to the rim. You take away.
Sabonis inside, a good deny by Ilyasova, who's making amends. DiVincenzo backs it out to Middleton. About 1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Middleton against Sabonis. Middleton for 3. Tell you what, he's over 4.
5 starters are highly ranked in terms of defensive rating.
A 34% three-point shooter, 42% over the last 8 games.
That's the thing about Dante. You always say if he knocks down that outside shot consistently.
Little runner, nicely done, Bledsoe.
And the spacing by the Bucks, staying obedient in their offensive principles.
He comes out against Middleton. Middleton pulls up for 3. What I tell you, just put up.
Back to Mike Budenholzer. You want me to try and rush it 2 for 1? And Coach Bud said, no, make it a good one. 9-second difference game and shot clock. Middleton, step back 3. Oh, he has another.
And you know what, Jim? I thought Middleton jumped into the lane early. I was watching him boxing out with Cada. That's what I'm saying. And he got away with it. You can do it. He got away with it.
Bucks.com/box office buyout and enter promo code FSWI to take advantage of this great offer before the postgame show is done. When it's over, the deal is off. Shooting free throws. Fernando, he was fouled by West.
To the basket, even though he mishandled it.
Sabonis with his 10th rebound as Brogdon short. Lopez the rebound. Sabonis ready to start another double-double streak. It ended at 13 on Friday night against Sacramento. Matthews. Halfway through the shot clock with Middleton against Sabonis. First 3 of the night.
Tied up by Jerome Robinson, no whistle. A little over 9 minutes to play.
Sterling Brown getting the call from Mike Budenholzer. Yeah.